Welcome to the Wandering Minds podcast. This is Mike. That's Mick. Hi. See how easy it is?
Yeah, I always draw blank.
You always forget your name.
Yeah,
That's the craziest thing to me. It's like, welcome to the Wandering Mind podcast. I'm Mike, and you're like, So, what's new, Mickey? Mick, Mac, Patty, Whack. Tell me the news.
The news.
I don't know. What's new?
That's not how I expected.
I had my Staiku today. It's deload, and fuck.
Tell me.
He says I gotta reduce my
Carbs.
No, fat. Well, whatever, maybe carbs, but I gained a little bit of fat. I did gain muscle, but I also gained some fat. So he's like, well, you gotta cut back on the steak, and I'm like, what the fuck you mean I gotta cut back on the steak? But yeah, he wants me to at least one meal eat a leaner meat. I could stick with red meat, so I'm gonna get like ground beef.
Chicken. Ground beef?
Yeah.
You think ground beef is leaner than steak?
97% to 3, right? I mean, don't you think?
I don't have any idea, to be honest.
So yeah, I'm gonna do that because I'm getting stronger though, so that's good. But I'm like right at 183 when I went in there today. I was 183.8.
You need to be 181.
Yeah, so I'm
easy.
no. I know what I'm saying is I haven't like actually gained weight. I'm just it sucks because here I am eating. I think part of the problem is when I eat my eggs, I eat the yolks as well. So he's like, well, maybe take out a couple of the eggs that you have per day, just do the whites. Or go to chicken or go to like a white, whatever.
All the vitamins and minerals are in the yolk.
Yeah. And a lot of fucking protein. Apparently there's more protein in the yolks than there is the white. But there's a lot of the fats are in the yolk too.
Yeah, the fats in the yolk. I'm not sure about the protein.
Well, Dr. Berg said that.
Dr. Berg?
I believe Dr. Berg. Yeah, so there's that misconception that the yolks are bad for you, which if you have...
they're fatty.
Yes. But there is a high content of protein in that part.
Interesting.
So, yeah, look it up.
I will.
But anyway, so, yeah, I'm just basically getting fatter.
No, you're not, because you're...
tell my Staiku picture that. Frick.
You're just a little bloated.
Oh, my God.
I was really...
Well, you know what's funny, though? Bloated, that's true, because I forgot that we were doing that today. Mm-hmm. And you know how you're supposed to go in fasted? Yeah. I had my morning shake, which had 2 eggs in it.
Raw.
Scoop of protein, of course.
Rare.
Yeah. Scoop of protein and a scoop of carbs.
And you had all that before.
And I had that before. And then when I got to the gym, I had my pre-workout. Before Devin is like, hey, we're going to do this. I'm like,
whoopsie.
Frick. So I was bloated. You can see it in the picture that I was a little bloat. Which is fine.
Should we share that picture?
Oh yeah, I'll show you before you decide that you're gonna do that.
I can cut off parts of it.
Okay, you're gonna
crop it.
Yeah. I'll go that way so that the camera doesn't.
You don't look bloated. Anyway, the other day I was trying on leggings, right? Because from this company I really like, Girl. I have these super awesome, they're joggers on right now, or they're track pants or something. They look cozy. They're very cozy. But my point is I was trying on those leggings and like spinning in the mirror, and I looked at the video after and I was like, oh, damn.
Yeah, was it good? Oh, damn, or was that?
It was a good oh, damn.
Oh, okay, good.
Like unexpected.
Yeah.
Because I feel fluffy.
Oh, gotcha.
So, I thought that I was supposed to get a check-in after 4 weeks with this challenge, but that...
Have you scheduled it?
No, I mean, I did get a check-in. I don't really care that much. Oh. Because...
Well, it's always good to see progress or not.
Yeah.
Or backslide like me. I'm fat.
Yeah, Molly asked like how the eating was going, if the scale is moving, and I was like, honestly... I haven't gotten on the scale, so I don't know. Yeah. Which is good. I just am praying for fat to be swapped with muscle. So that...
That's what I was too.
Yeah. And so regardless of what it was to say, like, I know that if I was to say, like, hey, I want to have this scheduled, that, like, she would make time for that.
Yeah.
But
I think you should. You should do that just to get it, just to do it.
maybe.
Because, I mean, think about it. That's a good indicator of where you're fucking at, especially for the challenge. That's a perfect, not the scale.
Yeah.
We've talked about this, but that imaging thing is.
Yeah. Well, I don't feel like I've done a very good job over the last month eating, if it fits your macros.
Right. Still got 1,200 calories.
Yeah.
So we ate half this bowl of candy.
I'll just eat a pizza.
Right.
DiGiorno pizza.
Yeah.
But after I got that message from her, I did hop on the scale this morning, and I was like, oh, it did move.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but it did.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
So what's new with training? I know that you've been hitting another undisclosed or whatever gym lately.
Undisclosed.
Yeah. Will not
Called
disclose.
Pursue.
Oh, that one.
Pursue
that
Fitness Club.
Yeah, well, that's not FS, so whatever.
So training has been good. I am still doing, I switched to, it's like weightlifting and bodybuilding, stepping away from powerlifting so much, though, like, the main lifts are still squat, bench, and dead. Like, I deadlifted this morning, I squatted and benched yesterday. And it's actually full body right now. So every day is full body, but it's a matter of pull. It's push, pull, push, pull.
Okay.
But it's like yesterday was squat and bench, which I think is push, because today was deadlifts and like pulley stuff.
Yeah.
But it's like whole body.
Gotcha. Like more accessories type of stuff or what?
Yeah, and supersets. So like today I did toe elevated RDLs, Romanian deadlifts, with supersetted with rows.
Oh, nice.
So it's like I'm working my back and my hammies. Not at the same time, but.
Yeah. No, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's full body. I liked it. It's just something different.
Yeah.
And I like that it still incorporates the compound lifts because I love them.
Yeah.
Yeah. My deadlifts are feeling really strong. And I was like, man, are these weights here lighter? And then I went and I squatted and I benched and I was like, oh no, they're not.
They're not. Now the weights that are different are the calibrated. Those things are fucking.
They just hit
deceptively.
Yeah. And it's something about like bumper plates versus like rubber coated plates versus like the calibrated plates. Yeah. They're just different.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I do think that these ones at Pursue are. I mean, they're the same. And they're the same size as like the rubber coated ones at FS. But like to bench yesterday, I was like, oh, this is humbling.
Yeah. So you're not done at FS. You're just visiting Pursue, bouncing back forth, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just needed to go over there, a little change of scenery, and it's warmer.
Yeah.
I like to be warm.
Yeah. A lot of people do. I mean, I don't mind it. And we've had this discussion before where I get super fucking hot. So I actually like when it's a little cooler because then I'm working my ass off. I'm going to warm the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and that's what anybody should be doing is if you're not working hard enough, you're not going to warm the fuck up. But I understand where you're coming from. That also being said, my pre-workout fucking gets me sweat before I even have to move.
Your Alpha Line pre-workout.
Absolutely. Yeah. That shit, whatever's in it, fuck warms me up.
Yeah, I remember like you having an issue with sweating.
Yeah, right.
Well, I am particular and I want to be at least a certain temperature.
Yeah. No, I get that. A lot of people are like that.
Yeah, and I pushed through last winter and it was okay. But I'm just in a different like place mentally right now. Like I need to have like creature comforts in order to be like I feel like I lost my dedication with the gym. I used to be super dedicated and that means that I'm not motivated. Yeah. And so I'm just trying to get back at a place where like I'm habitually going and just trying to overcome the obstacles that I need that for my mental. Yeah. It doesn't have anything to do with anything else. It's just like, this is what I need right now.
Gotcha.
In order for like things to work out, to set myself up for success, essentially.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's me, not you.
No, I knew that the whole time. No, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, because Forever Strong is a sweet gym.
Yeah.
Sweet gym. Yeah. The holidays are coming, like in 2 days. I told somebody this morning, they're like, oh, is it Thanksgiving this week? And I was like, oh, it was your niece. It was Sierra.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, it's Thursday.
Yeah.
She's like, oh.
Yeah, Black Friday.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you go shopping?
I
don't. I fucking hate Black Friday. I fucking hate that shit. It's just too busy. I don't like people that much.
I've only gone Black Friday shopping one time, and I was a teenager.
Yeah.
And I went to Fred Meyer in Newport.
Nice.
Very big deal.
Yeah.
And it was busy. I like to take advantage of Black Friday deals of stuff that I need. Like, I'm trying to get all my family on a cheaper phone plan right now.
Oh, yeah.
But the phones that are on sale are not the phones that I want, so that's not helpful. The other thing I do with Black Friday is that's when I order my kids' school pictures.
They have
discounts.
Oh.
On the school pictures.
Well, who'd have thunk? I had no idea, or else I wouldn't have spent the fucking $50 that I spent already.
Yeah, you would have saved like at least 30%.
Jesus.
I know, but people don't know that. So, like, the other day, the kids are like, Mom, how come we haven't gotten our school pictures? I was like, because it's not Black Friday yet.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, so that's...
good to know.
Yeah, that's like the one thing that I, like, wait for all year.
Okay. Huh. I had, this is the very first time I've ever heard that. I had no idea. Because where do you... I mean...
It's from Lifetouch.
Huh.
So, if you're not on their email list... then you wouldn't have gotten the emails.
Oh.
And I just so happened to, like, at one point put off getting their school pictures ordered, and then I got the email, and I was like, oh, this is the perfect time to order them, because it's a hell of a lot cheaper than right after they come out.
Yeah. Fuck, no doubt.
Yeah, so that's the only, like, real Black Friday thing. But this year we're going to my family's on Friday.
Which is where?
My sister in Salem.
Oh, okay.
And then... I can't remember. It seems like that's what we've done in the past. But last year we went on Friday. When I was younger, when I was like 20, we would go, like my siblings and I, we would go to our boyfriends' houses on Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. And then we would come together with our family on Friday because none of us really cared.
Oh.
So that's what we used to do. But I don't remember since I've been back in Oregon how we did it. Yeah. But that's how we're doing it this year.
That's cool. So I think we're hosting Rajnita's side on Thanksgiving.
You guys haven't had like a big thing like that over here in a while.
No, because we got pretty burned out for a while. Yeah. Yep. And obviously being busy, both her traveling, working, me working, is super fucking hard. Mm-hmm. And then we're hosting my side on, I think, Saturday.
Oh, okay.
So we don't have to fucking like try splitting Thanksgiving on the same day.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And we've had to do that in the past.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make any sense. So there was a time where we were like, okay, well, we're going to this side this year, that side next year. Because if they're going to celebrate on the same day, it's like, I'm not fucking going to somebody's house and then leaving and then going to another house. I don't like that. So
yeah. The only thing I miss about hosting, because I guess, come to think of it, I did host Thanksgiving a couple years ago at my house, is the leftovers.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
that's true.
My brother-in-law makes a really delicious smoked turkey.
Yeah, sucks.
Yeah. Like, I want that turkey. But if I was the host, it wouldn't be that good. So not that turkey. Oh, well. Mm-hmm.
Are you going to the Beastin' for feasting?
Nah.
Before feasting? Beastin' before feasting. I'm not going.
Yeah, it's Beastin'
before feasting. Yeah. I'm not going to go this year because I don't.
It's an annual workout that Forever Strong puts on.
And it's awesome. It's fun. Yeah. It's very, very fucking fun.
I went last year.
If you like to
kill yourself
before you eat.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun last year when I went. It was hard.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know. I'm just not feeling it this year.
Yeah.
Not for. It's me.
Yeah.
It's totally me.
Yeah, I could tell.
Yeah. Oh, it would have been yesterday by the time this comes out.
Oh, true. Yeah. So the Beastin' for feasting was yesterday.
You missed it.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I don't want to go because I don't want to risk injury because I'm fucking feeling so good right now. Like, remember last week I had that strain right here. Mm-hmm.
And then Devin was like stepping on
He
your
fucking
thigh.
stepped on it. Oh, fuck. And that wasn't even the worst. Having a 300-pound dude stepping on your leg is bad. When you have a 300-pound dude fucking taking this fucking thumb right here. I mean, it was like right where this part connects to this part. Digging. Fuck. There was so much dust in the room, my eyes were watering. And he would take this line, the whole line from right here all the way to here, and he just fucking worked it.
Really?
But this week I don't feel it.
Yay.
So
yeah.
Torture helps.
Torture is good. You know what I saw last week? I had my first thing with the other doctor that we hired at work.
PT?
Evaluation.
Oh.
Yeah. So she's a physical therapist. I work with a physical therapist. We're expanding, growing. We hired another physical therapist, and I was like, yo, give me an evaluation. I need some help. Mm-hmm. And so we went through all this stuff because I've had that issue with like my hamstring and my sciatic or whatever. And I've been doing these breathing exercises, and I realized this morning I don't feel it. It's been literally 18 months.
Wow.
Because it was May of last year.
Wow.
Yeah.
And just by breathing, it went away.
Apparently, I'm not a good exhaler. Yeah.
Really?
So breathe in your nose and like push out like as hard as you can, engage your abs,
I feel like that's sorcery.
The thing she did to my head was sorcery.
Really?
Yeah, because I was just laying on the table. After, like, she has me, like, moving my arms, like, see, like, how good my internal rotation is and da-da-da.
Yeah.
And she was just, like, feeling my head. And then, like, I'm just talking.
Yeah, you are.
And and then I was like, hey, you're not giving me a massage. I said that, if I remember right. And I could feel her on my right side of my head moving my skull. And I was like, what are you doing? And she's like
this type of thing?
It was like a slow pressure over here. Because, right, your skull is split.
Yeah.
And she's like, do you feel that? And I was like, I do. It was very weird. I've never had that feeling. And then whatever she did with this side, my internal rotation was complete.
It worked.
It was so weird.
Wow.
Yeah. Huh. So this deep breathing, accessing my deep core, she said, with these breathing exercises, and like trying to engage my hamstring, because when I was in there with her, I was using my calves, and this is something that Devin had found. Like, he was trying to have me do those slidey things, and I was like, Devin, I only feel it in my calves. He's like, that ain't right, Mickey.
Yeah. That ain't right, woman.
It ain't right. He's like, just stop. Same thing. But like today when I was doing stuff, I could actually feel my hamstrings.
Good.
Yeah. It's so wild.
Well, he had me doing something last week where I was laying on my side, this hip, and lifting this leg and this arm, and I couldn't engage this glute. Mm-hmm. And it was weird because like, why the fuck can't, you know what I mean? It's weird when you actually focus on what you're not really able to connect.
Yeah.
When things are like, okay, this should be firing here.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Because you just go through motions and you're like, okay, well, it's working, it's doing its thing, whatever. Mm-hmm. But when you really focus on it and try to connect with it, and it's not doing its job, that really makes a lot of sense why this is fucked up over here, because this shit's overcompensated or doing something wrong.
Oh, here. Yeah, because it's all connected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm thankful because...
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah. And a lot of the stuff that she was talking about, I was like, yeah, Devin was having me do something. And she's like, oh, this guy sounds really smart. I want to meet him. I was like, he is really smart.
Yeah. So, so powerlifting's out of the window for a while.
Yeah. I don't care to compete. So I don't need to focus on that.
True.
I still like the compound lifts, but...
Is this helping? Has this helped those lifts though? Because I know you were having an issue with squat. You were having an issue with deadlift.
Yeah. Well, the deadlifts felt really strong.
Okay.
Today, and my squats have felt really good. Basically, like I have to like get into this position where like I'm not doing that right shift.
Yeah.
Right. Because it's more exaggerated with heavier weight.
Yeah, of course.
And when I was squatting the other day, like I felt myself like like kind of sway, and I was like, I'm not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
But honestly, the biggest thing is being able to use leg drive on bench. Because remember, I couldn't.
Well, I'm actually getting stronger on bench without, because my butt's actually staying on the ground, and I don't even feel necessarily the leg drive.
Yeah.
I just feel stronger, but no, that's good. So how is that correlating though? How are you? Obviously, I know that leg drive. You've always seemed to have leg drive though.
Yeah, but the issue was when I was having this like sciatic,
whatever, with the pain. You mean the pain? Okay.
Yeah. So whenever I would be in the position of like ready to
spring loaded.
Yeah. So whenever I would push, I would get like this tight, nerve pinching feeling down my leg, and it made it really hard to bench because it was so distracting. Like it didn't mean my strength wasn't there; it was just hard to push through because.
No, I get that.
Yeah, and I benched yesterday, and I didn't feel it at all.
Good.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I didn't feel this at all. All we did today though was percentages. I think it was like 60%, 50, 60, 70%. So squat, bench, deadlift, just for, because I'm on deload right now. So, but I didn't feel any of this. Which is good because that always fucking takes its toll.
Yeah. Yeah. I think this is deload for me also because I was at 50%, but like sets of 10. It's like, 10 is so many. So many. Yeah. I will say that having the mirror in front of me has helped.
Is that better? Microphone check. Go ahead.
Has helped with being able to like self-correct as I'm doing the movement with squats.
That is the one thing that I remember, not necessarily in a good way though, is relying on the mirror. When I was there, is I always squatted in front of the mirror. Yeah. And then when I went to competition, I didn't have a fucking mirror to squat in front of. Yeah. So that was the bad thing, but the good thing is being able to, what you just said, like self-correct.
Yeah, because I can watch myself. Yep. You know, am I hitting depth? Am I keeping my head up? Whatever. These things are like I'm constantly having to record. Yeah. And then like go back and watch, right? When I can just watch it in the moment and not have to. Yeah, for sure. I
think that is great for standard. I think that not having it is probably best for sure when you're training for comp.
Oh yeah. No, I agree.
I've found that is probably the best strategy because you don't want to fucking rely on the mirror.
Right. If you're relying on the mirror to see if you hit depth or not, you're not going to fucking know.
You're not going to fucking know. Yeah. Because you're using your visuals and not your physical cues. Yeah. Yeah. So that's good.
Yeah, I agree with that.
What time is it?
I don't know what time it is.
Oh, sheesh.
My phone is over there.
Oh, yeah.
Recording.
Okay. We should end this soon because I got to go get what's her name soon.
Okay, then we're done.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Peace.